What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Today we're talking about Raleigh being the #3 spot in the nation for the boomerang move. And we thought that talking about some of the 55 plus communities in the area might be really helpful. And if you're wondering what the boomerang move is, this is where parents follow their children to be closer to them and their grandchildren. Before we get into specific communities, let's talk about why you might want to look at a 55 plus community. First off, let's assume that you're over the age of 55 or at least one person living in the home will be. This is a community, and as we get older, it can be harder to make friends and meet people. Staying active and engaged is a huge proponent to your overall health, especially as we age. These communities have activities that are set up that are age-friendly, both in the intensity of the activity and also the interest. I would assume that most older folks don't want to go in a swimming pool with a huge slide. That may not be important to them, but there are other activities that are important to them. Secondly, they often find services that make living in a home easier, like yard maintenance, for example. There's an understanding that as we get older, we often want life to be a little more quiet, relaxed, and not having so many people speeding through the neighborhood in their cars. And that's what these neighborhoods offer, as well as housing that takes into consideration any mobility needs that you may have or may grow into as you age. So, and a quick note here that the Triangle is home to both Duke and UNC Chapel Hill, both of which have some of the best medical facilities in the country. So as life goes on and medical needs may arise, you're almost guaranteed to not have to travel far for medical care. We know many people that move here just for the medical care alone. So let's take a look at some of these communities and note that this is not an exhaustive list. There are plenty of other communities that are in the area that we're not going to talk about today, but these are some of the most popular ones. And these are ones that you buy into and own the home. These are not for rent or assisted living facilities. So the first one is Carolina Preserve at Amberley. Amberley is a massive planned community out in West Cary, and this is the 55 plus portion of that community. They share some of the same amenities within the community, but they also have some of their own amenities, like their own pool and spa and tennis courts. They even have a pottery studio. That actually sounds very relaxing. Homes here have a huge range of sizes and prices. They can be anywhere from 1,300 square feet for $400,000 all the way up to 4,300 square feet for $850,000. The average here, though, is about 2,000 square feet, a 2-bed, 2-bath, and that's going to run you about $575,000. HOA dues here include the yard work, so that's one thing that you don't have to take care of. All right, the next community we want to mention is Encore at Brier Chapel. Brier Chapel is a super popular neighborhood located in Chapel Hill, and Encore is the particular section. If you're noticing a trend here, yes, bigger communities with these smaller 55 plus communities within. Again, here they have access to the Brier Chapel amenities, as well as they have their own pool and their own 3,100 square foot clubhouse with tennis courts, pickleball, and basketball courts. They also have a dog park right there within the community. Brier Chapel offers 24 miles of walking and biking trails, as well as parks and natural space surrounding the community, making it easy to get some fresh air and scenic nature views. Homes here are from the 1,600 square feet to 3,800 square feet, running anywhere from about $500,000 to the high 800s. The average, though, is about 2,300 square feet for the high 600s to low 700s. All right, next up on our list is Findle Farms. Findle Farms is a new community in Durham that was built by Lennar, and this is located just about 15 minutes from downtown Durham. And this community at final completion will have about 500 single-family homes, clubhouse, and of course, all the usual amenities. It's also very close to Brier Creek for shopping and Duke Hospital. Homes here are about 1,300 square feet for the mid 300s to the 2,000 square feet range for the low 600s. Probably your most affordable option on our list. Next, let's talk about Blakely. Blakely is located in Morrisville, and the developers plan for this community to have a ton of greenery and natural space with several scenic ponds. And this is great if you're looking for peaceful walking spots or quiet nature time while still being close to everything. Residents can relax on their patios and take in the landscape while the HOA maintains the exterior home maintenance and the lawn care. That is awesome. Homes here range in size from anywhere in the 1,900 square feet range to 2,400 square feet, with 2 bedrooms, 2 or 3 bathrooms, and an attached 2-car garage. Their reserve collection, which includes single-family ranch homes, range in size from anywhere in the 2,100 to 3,100 square feet. They don't necessarily have all the amenities on site, but everything is close by. It's easily accessible. Down the road is the 45,000 square foot YMCA, which includes a wellness center, a pool and gym, and group exercise studios. The last community we wanted to mention is a new one. This is called Regency at Holly Springs, and it's currently being developed. It's planned to have about 225 single-family homes. And again, of course, there's going to be a community center that houses activities for those buying into the community. This is a community that's being built by Toll Brothers, which is a higher-end national builder. They have prices starting in the mid-700s to the high 800s, and I would expect by the time they finish in the neighborhood, there will definitely be homes in there selling for over $1 million. It's tough to imagine downsizing to $1 million home. There are plenty more of these communities here in the Triangle, and again, this is not an exhaustive list. And these are all communities that you can buy into. We have plenty of communities here in the Triangle that you can rent, and that often includes life care as your needs increase for care, as well as your food and all sorts of different activities. If you have questions about that, we would be happy to help with those. That's all we have right now. And so if you want to move into one of these communities and maybe you're going to build in that community, go ahead and watch our video here on new home upgrades that you should or should not consider as you decide on building that home. Check it out. And as always, have a great day.